February 19th, 2011. This is today's climate change update. I'm going to begin tonight by saying a couple YouTube channels, Polly's Customs and Goat Hauler, are putting together a prepper camping trip here in the Midwest in Wapello State Park here in Iowa. I do plan on attending on the 18th. Now, whether I run a workshop or not and what that workshop's going to be about, I'm not really sure yet. Things are still up in the air. It's way out in June. It'll be 17th, 18th, and 19th. And like I said, I'm planning on being there on the 18th for sure. I'm going to try to work it in so I can stay the whole weekend. So if you want an opportunity to meet me or some of the other people that are running channels here on YouTube, definitely check out the video I will link below about the camping trip. So let's begin today on the extinction protocol. Sunspot 1162 enlarges on the sun flare that increases. Now they said they had a M6.6 come out of this thing. It was almost an X-class flare, and that's pretty much what happened last week with 1158. Now if you go to SolarSoft and check what's going on updating right now, it's definitely set up for some serious activity if you follow the charts at all. Authorities warn of eruption of Goma volcano in the Congo. Now, previous eruptions in recent times may dwarfed by the expected next eruption of Mount Nyiragongo, which towers over eastern Congolese city in Goma. And that's a pretty big volcano, and that's along that line where the African plate's literally splitting apart. Kilauea lava lake reaches the highest level ever seen. Scientists on the Big Island say it's been an especially active week for Kilauea volcano as it continues to erupt in two locations on the East Rift Zone and at the summit. The volcanic activity along the summit has died down a little since Monday when the lava lake at the crater reached one of the highest levels ever observed. And the story continues, of course. They got a fear piece. 5.1 earthquake strikes Baja, California. New eruptions reported in Etna and Stromboli. Roma this weekend, buzzed by we actually end with a bang, albeit a cloudy one. Dr. Boris Bensky brings us news that Etna seemed to have another eruption. However, unlike the events of January 12th and 13th of this year, these events have been obscured by clouds on the volcano. However, there are plenty of other signs that the volcano is active, including strong seismic and evidence of hot pyroclastic material. And all of this is happening in the southeast crater cone. Lightning wreaks havoc in villages in Burundi, Africa. Several school-going children have been killed after lightning struck the province of Karuzi and Badanza, Burundi. Torrential rains and lightning incidents have killed several people in the eastern African country in the past few months. We got a big particular geese deaths baffle wildlife officials in Wisconsin. In Madison, Wisconsin, several dozen Canadian geese along western Lake Erie shoreline have recently died or are presumed dead, while others have become so sick they cannot hold up their heads, fly, or maintain control of their motor functions. State wildlife investigators are stumped. All the oil spills and crap that's been going up in Michigan. 5.4 earthquake rattles Papua New Guinea. And they've got a fear piece along with that, and they're showing all the earthquakes that have happened in New Guinea, and that's quite a lot. Cyclone Bengiza barrels into Madagascar, 6 dead, 15,000 homeless. And again, that cyclone's been ongoing, slow moving. Now over to earthchanges.net. Crocodile tears for Magnets, Rio, Woodside affected as two cyclones lash Australia. Two cyclones in Australia's north have caused storms and flooding, affected mining and energy projects for companies including Rio Tinto Group and Woodside Petroleum Limited. Tropical Cyclone Diane was 385 kilometers northwest of Western Australia town of Exmouth, near stationary at about 11 p.m. local time, according to the Bureau of Meteorology. The storm is forecasted to intensify from a Category 2 to a Category 3 by 11 p.m. tomorrow as it moves southwest. Flood warnings are in place, of course. And the storm slowed transport at Rio Tinto's ore operations. So, yeah, definitely bad weather. I got another story. Fewer big fish in the sea. Tuna fishing in the Indian Ocean. A study shows the world's largest fish have declined by 2/3. That's a lot of tuna. And they got a story about northern Norway thrown into darkness by power outage. Apparently they can't keep up with demand. And they've got a fish kill in Sri Lanka. Mysterious disease poisons fish. And the Batakola Lagoon. And another swarm of unexplained earthquakes in Arkansas. Same general area, right on the New Madrid, but there's a lot of fracking going on down there, and they're saying that's making the ground pretty unstable. All the fracking. And then they revisit the Germany supervolcano awakening. I already covered that. Record snowfall in Himachal Pradesh, India, revives 2,000 glaciers. So apparently there's been so much snow this year that the glaciers are coming back in India. And that's good news for all those people that rely on that water. Philippines, 7 volcanic quakes recorded at Taal, T-A-A-L. The volcano in the province showed renewed activity on Wednesday, with state volcanologists recording at least 7 quakes in the last 24 hours. Yet another volcano in the Philippines stirring. Storm to bring northern lights to Britain, and that, of course, that's the X2.2 flare that's hit us already. So I would like to see video, any of my Britons, if you did catch it. And that is about it for today. Definitely keep an eye on what's going on with the sun right now. I'm just now looking at SolarSoft, and yeah, definitely that's with the flares going on. Other than that, have a great day. And again, about the camping trip, if you can make it great, enjoy while you can.